Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This segment, I'd like to talk about the recent altercation between Hafthor Bjornsson and Eddie Hall. These guys finally had their face-off prior to their boxing match on the 19th. This whole beef has been brewing for a while. This boxing match was postponed. That was due to Eddie Hall injuring himself. Let's just quickly go over this beef, the boxing match, and the recent altercation. They also had a sit-down interview across from each other, which was entertaining. Got some thoughts about it. Okay, so I might miss some of the details, but basically the gist of all this beef stems from their World's Strongest Man days. Thor won the competition one year. Eddie Hall won the competition one year. In the year that Thor came in second, Hafthor Bjornsson had an issue with Eddie Hall's, I guess, record-breaking deadlift. Eddie Hall feels like Thor didn't properly congratulate him, that he was a sore loser. Later on, to my understanding, Hafthor broke Eddie Hall's record, but like it was in his personal gym. Of course, there were witnesses. Just like this whole mess back and forth. And a lot of this was exposed in their sit down, their face-to-face interview that was just uploaded. But as far as like this face-to-face confrontation, Eddie Hall was apparently told by the promoter to confront Thor. Maybe because it would generate a buzz, get some hype going. Thor's in the middle of a training session. Eddie Hall confronts him. Thor gets in his face. There's some shoving. There's some screaming. There's some expletives. Yep, I think the beef is real. Definitely seems real to me. These guys do not like each other. Their across the table sit down interview was just comedy. It reminded me of like some 5th grade stuff. Kind of childish in many ways. These guys were like talking over each other. They were yelling, name calling. I did this, you didn't do that. Eddie Hall saying that in a street fight that he would rip Thor's face off. Thor's like, yeah, right, let's do this. Thor legitimately seems mad and upset. So does Eddie Hall. They're going to settle it on the 19th. Now, I already did a rant video on this fight, boxing match, kind of like a breakdown, I guess. But to reiterate some things, I do think Thor is going to win. I think Thor is a better boxer. I think he's put more work in. I know some of you guys have been telling me that Eddie Hall has a amateur boxing background. I would never be able to tell based on the footage on, you know, him hitting the heavy bag, him hitting mitts, him sparring. He looks really slow. He looks clunky. Doesn't really look skilled. I think Thor is in better shape. I think his mechanics look better. I think his technique looks better. To my understanding, he has more experience in boxing matches at this point, like 3 or 4 over Eddie. In front of crowds, in front of people, you know, where the pressure's on. That really matters. So I really think Thor is way more prepared. I think that given the height and reach and with Thor's boxing skill that he's acquired, I think it's enough to keep Eddie at bay with a jab, pick him apart with the reach. Thor looks quicker. He looks like he has better footwork. I think he will evade those Eddie Hall big shots. As long as he stays composed and doesn't wilt under the pressure. Because Eddie Hall's going to come guns blazing. He's going to try to take Thor out like if it's a street fight. That's what it looks like in training. Just windmill punches, going crazy. All Thor has to do is remain composed. Evade, slip, counter, use his range and reach, pump that jab. He should take this boxing match. I think he's also going to have the better cardio. But we'll see, we'll see. You never know. Eddie Hall might land a big shot. A punch is a punch, a fight is a fight. Eddie Hall's a big, strong guy. Even without the greatest technique, he still hits hard. It's pretty evident. But still picking Thor to win. Anyway, you guys let me know in the comment section. Did you see the altercation? Did you see their sit-down interview? What do you think about the boxing match? Who do you think takes it? And why? Appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button, like and share. Appreciate that. And until the next segment, you take care. And for sure, we'll come back and talk about the boxing match after it takes place. Until then, be well, guys.